Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Paula and I live a keto lifestyle. Today is June 15th. It is the 15th day of our fitness challenge. I started this challenge, actually I started it at the end of May because I wanted to just get started with it early. And we are already halfway through the month and I have been walking every day. I've worked myself up to a couple of miles a day, plus all of the running around that I do in footsteps. My goal is to reach 10,000 steps a day on my tracker. And I don't always reach that. I get close. Once in a while, I'll get this little like vibration explosion thing on my watch. And I look down and it's like this little lightning circle. And it says that I have completed the 10,000 steps, but that's not every day. It is a goal and I work toward it. So today has already been a busy morning. It is 9:30. It feels a lot later than that. I have had my little grandson, Rowan. I have him once or twice a week for the entire day, usually about 9 hours or so. He's been here for a couple hours already. We have been playing. He had his breakfast and now I just got him down for a nap. And I thought I would go ahead and start this video while he's napping. Perfect time. It is not easy recording a video with a 1-year-old around. If you watched my last video that I watched him, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, I had some bloopers at the end and it was honestly so difficult to film that little clip with him. He was constantly getting into stuff and wanted me to pick him up and wanted me to put him down, and it was just really funny. Today, I am going to be getting out for a walk. When he wakes up, usually after he gets up from his nap, I get him out in the stroller and we'll be doing that. Not sure if I'm doing a 1 mile or a 2 mile. What I have found very helpful for me on busy days is to break up my walk. And a lot of times I go 1 mile in the morning and then in the evening I will go 1 more mile. Sometimes I just end up doing the whole 2 miles at once. So we'll see how today goes. And I'm also going to be showing you what I'm eating today. I have coffee that I've already drank, black coffee, and I'm having water right now. While the baby is napping, I am going to do some upper body workout. I have a mirror on the wall over here. It is called The Mirror by Lululemon, and it does have a bunch, thousands and thousands of workouts on it. And so I just look on my phone on the app and scroll through and look for, I always pick the beginner, the beginner workouts, and get my weights out and just work out with my arms. I'm gonna do probably about a 15-minute arm workout, and that is going to be my workout for this morning. So I am gonna go ahead and get that going while he's napping, and when I have my first meal, I'll come back and show you what I'm having, probably eggs. Usually I have some form of eggs for breakfast. So we shall see what I'm having this morning when the time comes. I'll see you then. Okay, so I just did a 15-minute arm workout. When you are doing something like that, 15 minutes does not seem like a long time, but it is. It is. It seemed like it was a lot longer than 15 minutes. So a couple things to talk about real quick. The first thing is the subject of ketovore. I talked yesterday about doing ketovore for the month of July. Keto is typically eating around 20 carbs a day, total carbs, and ketovore is eating 10 carbs a day or less, total carbs. I'm gonna wait because a few of my viewers got me thinking about it, and I have, for one thing, I have a garden that I have planted out there, and I want to enjoy some of the fruits of my labor. So I don't want to do that for July because I won't be able to eat all the tomatoes and the peppers and the cucumbers. But after doing some more thinking about it, I'm going to just put it off for now, and I'm going to do it for sure, but not right now, not in the summer months when the seasonal veggies are going to be coming in. And I worked really hard on my garden, and I enjoy eating some cool cucumbers and tomato slices and that kind of thing. So I'm going to put that on the back burner for now. And then I also want to talk about my first meal. So I was getting ready to go in there. My grandbaby's still sleeping. It is 10:30. And I was getting ready to go in there and make up some breakfast. And Ed called me. He is working with a coworker today all day. And so he called me and said, lay out some hamburger. I want to make his coworker some smash burgers. He said, we're going to come home around lunchtime and I'm going to make him some smash burgers on the griddle, on the Blackstone. So I'm going to have some smash burgers. So I am going to wait for my first meal until he gets here. He said it might be around 1 o'clock or so. So I'm going to go ahead and just wait on that. I'm going to have a cup of coffee with some heavy cream in just a few minutes here. I'm going to go make that right now. And I'm just going to hold off on eating until Ed gets here. I'll see you then. Smash burgers and bacon. Almost 1 o'clock, first meal. So it is almost 5 o'clock. I'm getting ready to make dinner. And I wanted to make something easy because I still have my little grandson here. He's in his little high chair eating some chicken and blueberries. Is it good? First thing I thought of today for making for dinner was I'm gonna make some pizza bowls. They're really easy. You throw them together and you just bake them in the oven and you have a delicious meal. Then I got to thinking, I had half of a rotisserie chicken in the refrigerator and I wanna use that up. I am working on using up all the foods that I have in my refrigerator and freezer, remember that? So I decided to shred up the chicken and I am going to make, for the first time ever, I haven't made it yet, I'm gonna be making chicken Alfredo bowls, just like the pizza bowls, but I'm gonna be using Alfredo sauce. Now I have Alfredo sauce in a jar. I had a couple of jars in my pantry that's been in there for a while. Normally, I make my own Alfredo sauce. It's super easy to make Alfredo sauce, but I am just not feeling it today. I just want to have something easy. So I'm going to open a jar of Alfredo sauce and I'm going to use that. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my tripod over by the counter and show you how I'm going to throw these together. He wants more blueberries. I'll be back. Okay, so it is dark in my kitchen. I actually have the lights on and it is looking like it's going to storm outside, so I don't have a whole lot of light. I think it'll be okay. So I have two 6-inch cake pans here, and I'm going to make me one and Ed one. And the beauty of this is I'm just going to throw his in the refrigerator and then bake his when he gets home. And I'm going to bake it right in the Z-Star air grill. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw these together. I have some Alfredo sauce here. Okay, something really funny happened while I was recording, and this went into slow motion, and my voice sounds like a monster. So I am thankful for voiceovers because I'm going to go through these steps with the voiceover. So here I am pouring this Alfredo sauce into the pan, and I am doing it in slow motion apparently. Okay, now I am taking a little bit of mozzarella cheese and sprinkling it on top of the Alfredo sauce. Okay, this is the chicken that I shredded up from the rotisserie, and I am going to just put in some of this into each bowl. This is so funny and bizarre, but the show must go on. So I took a good handful of the chicken and put some into each bowl. Okay, then I added a sprinkle of salt into each bowl on top of the chicken. And I also added in some garlic powder and some Italian seasoning. Sprinkled it all over the chicken and mixed it in. I put a little more Alfredo sauce on top of the chicken, and then I topped it with a little more mozzarella cheese. And the recipe for this is going to be over on my website at lowcarbrevelation.com. I did make up the recipe, typed it in over on my website so that you can go over there and get the full recipe for this. And then I added some bacon crumbles because bacon is awesome and it makes everything better. So I put that on top of the cheese. And then I put these into my Z-Star grill. I put them on air grill and I turned the temperature to 350 degrees for 8 minutes until the cheese was nice and brown and bubbly. And that was it. I'm having a hard time here. Here is my chicken Alfredo bowl. Ed's already having his over there. And he said it's delicious. I haven't even tried it yet. Look at that.
Awesome!
Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. Nice and creamy. He said that, and I think it's due to the fact that we had smash burgers earlier, but he said he's not going to be able to finish the whole thing. So
No way.
he's going to take some to his, some of his to his mom. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. It looks so dark in here. Mm-hmm. God bless you, baby. Okay. That is delicious. This would be really good if you had some, like I said earlier, if you had some broccoli to put in here, like you have like an Alfredo broccoli, chicken. That is a really good meal. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish all of mine either. I'll probably eat just a few bites of this and put it in the refrigerator, warm it up tomorrow, and have it again. So I am going to go ahead and get off of here, finish eating this. I will have this recipe linked over on my website at lowcarbrevelation.com. I've already typed it out and it'll be over there if you want the recipe for what I used today. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day and God bless.